on. Obviously, this isn't where any of us want it to be right now. We have all been working so hard. You have all been working so hard to get ready to welcome people to Whistler for our winter season. But the truth is, the COVID-19 numbers have gone exponential, and Dr. Henry has asked us to respond. We have a chance to prevent going back to phase 1 of this pandemic, which I do not need to tell you would be devastating. This is long, it's difficult, and frankly, it's wearing. As we tire, let's focus on what each of us can do rather than what others should do. I'm convinced that we have been our most successful when we have taken care of our own positive response instead of letting ourselves be worn down and drawn into thinking about what others are getting wrong. As a reminder, for the next 2 weeks, we're being asked to reduce our social interactions. No guests in private homes, no competitive contact sport, no group workouts. Let's also double down on those COVID basics we've been talking about for so long now. Stay home if you are sick. Physically distance. Wear a mask when you are inside public spaces and outside spaces like the village where physical distance is difficult to find. If you run a business, ensure physical distance and require staff and customers to wear masks. And of course, and probably most importantly, self-isolate properly when you are asked to do so. It's critical. Please take this opportunity to check yourself, to check ourselves. Check in on your household and make sure you are getting it as right as you can. If you lived in shared housing, please dig into this with everyone with whom you live. Have a household meeting about your bubble and how you're going to respond, how you're going to make a difference. I'll link to the WorkSafe BC employee accommodation recommendations in the show notes. These notes are actually intended for housing provided by businesses, but I think they can be useful for you and your household, even if it's not specifically employee-owned housing. There's contact information on that link to public health officials who can help. Take advantage of that if you need to. There is work for each of us to do. Let's do our part. I hope you've had a meaningful Remembrance Day. The Whistler ceremony is online at whistler.ca if you'd like to join in our act of remembrance. Thanks for your time tonight. Take care of yourself and take care of each other.